Welcome to Variants Part 2, where I will explain how to create variants from existing design system. It's not that different from making them from scratch, but the workflow is a little bit different. Before jumping into Figma's interface to try it out, I'm gonna explain the technicalities, how they work, so it will be a little bit clearer what's happening in the interface, because it can be a little bit scary. So I have a component representation that we will later use in Figma here on paper. And what is important is to remember that everything that comes after a / will become a variant that is encapsulated within a property. So in simple terms, this will be a collection of variants, and this also. What it means in Figma's interface, you can name this as, let's say, platform, and then you will have these two bubbles beneath iOS and Android. And what will happen with these two things, you can also name them, let's say, navigation or location or something that makes sense to you. But these two components will be actually hooked at the same name, so we will not have navigation and then home and home. You will actually have just home. And then if you would later on add something new like search, then you would have search over here. This is how it works. So you can actually hook up the same components to use the same name, but they can have different, let's say, parent property, and this is how actually you change styles. It might be still a little bit confusing because this is like analog way of explaining things, so let's jump into Figma and see how it actually looks in Figma's interface. The structure of this file is fairly simple. We have 6 components. They are all named using / pattern. So we have tab bar, and then / then platform, iOS and Android, and then again /, and then position in navigation or just navigation. You can name this part however you want, but we have home, search, and play. So the only thing you need to do now in order to get variants is select all of these tab bars and then click on this button, combine as variants. Easy as that. So if we take a look at the variants panel over here on the right side, you can see the structure is exactly the same as in our previous example on pen and paper. We have Android and iOS, which is a platform. And we have property 2, which we can call, let's say, position navigation. That's a little bit too long, just navigation. So why do we have only 3 options over here but 6 components over here? Well, you can hook the same name to different components. And this is how you actually easily change styles by just changing, for example, the parent property. What I want to say is, let's use search over here. And because we have exactly the same component for Android, but of course with Android styles, if we change the parent property, it will stay the same. It will show search variant, but with Android styles, so it kind of remembers what you selected before. And this is pretty much it when it comes to converting your existing design system into variant scheme. It's super easy if you followed / naming pattern. If you're not, well, just check out Command R for renaming and do your work there, and it should be fairly easy to convert it to this new variant scheme that Figma offered for us. Anyway, this is it for this second part of variants video, and I hope you enjoyed it. If you have some questions, please drop them below in comments. And please consider subscribing because it means so much to me. I mean, if there are more people looking at my content, it means that I need to put more videos out and, be more creative in topics and all of that. So it would mean a lot to me. Otherwise, you can check my podcast called Design Party. It's in description below. Also, if you're interested in co-hosting this podcast, you can find me online and we can discuss a topic and we can just, have an episode together. If you have any wishes for next video, don't be shy, drop them also in comments, and until next time, čauski!